Good morning. It is 7 a.m. this beautiful Saturday morning. Here is what's coming up on Brookland's fastest morning newscast. The backlash the Biden campaign is facing, everything you know, and the answers to the questions you're all asking. Plus, Donald Trump's VP announcement could come in any moment, who the top contenders are, and finally, a look at your forecast. Good morning, it's July 13th, 2024, and you're watching Brookland's fastest morning newscast. We are now 115 days away from the November 5th general election. If you notice something a little different, that may be because I'm in a new set, an official set, our first official set here at Brookland News. We have a beautiful rock wall behind us and a very comfy couch that I figure will be used for much more videos and much more BFMN. Not next week's though. I'm going to be out of town for the next little bit. So you'll see this couch eventually though. I'm going to be trying some new things out with it also. I just needed to mention that. Let's go to a check of the forecast as always though. Following Tropical Depression Beryl giving us some showers earlier this week, you can expect a high of 94 and a low of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. A hot and humid day we do, and in fact, have ahead of us. Stay hydrated and safe as you are outside this summer. Turning now to political news, though. These past few weeks, the Biden campaign has been under intense scrutiny following President Biden's debate performance. Questions from the press and Americans continue to loom on President Biden's cognitive abilities. On Thursday, President Biden held a nearly 1 hour-long press conference, taking questions from 10 reporters. President Biden appeared to be very confident when speaking on the two ongoing wars and foreign policy, as he was giving this press conference following a NATO convention. But, of course, he still had some slip-ups.
Incorporating these developments into your decision to stay, and separately, what concerns do you have about Vice President Harris's ability to beat Donald Trump if she were at the top of the ticket?
Look, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there.
You just saw there him calling Vice President Kamala Harris Vice President Trump. There were also other incidents where he would begin speaking and then go anyways mid-sentence and begin another.
North Carolina, to demonstrate, but anyway, it wasn't about just, read things along. Anyway, it was unscripted. Biden's not prepared to, anyway. And so, hell for my wife. For that. Anyway, I'm going to be going down to the Johnson Library. I'm going to be going.
The reason I'm playing you those clips is because the American people are laser focused on President Biden's age and cognitive ability to serve another 4 years in the Oval Office. Should Biden exit the race still remains a big question, as almost each day 1 to 3 more congressional Democrats are coming out to say he should. I will sure be following all of this very closely. Moving on, though, to the opposite side of the race, Donald Trump and his possible vice presidential pick. That could come at any time. You see there that graphic showing the 3 most likely contenders: North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, and Florida Senator Marco Rubio. Those are the most likely candidates. Now, whoever that pick would be, the vice president pick for Donald Trump, would be expected to give a speech at the Republican National Convention. That begins on Monday. So we are expecting this announcement to come at any point in time. But that is going to do it for me on this Saturday morning. Thank you all so much for watching this edition of Brookland's fastest morning newscast. Catch me and so much other news on our social media pages, or on my social media pages there on the bottom of your screen. Coming up on Monday, how the RNC works and what the convention's planning to do. What does that mean for the presidential race? Have a great day, everyone.